That's why I'm already over $100, and I've only been online for less than 3 hours. I'm in the car wash. They put me on this new pilot Quest bonus program, and for the past 5 weeks I haven't been working that much. Part of it was a protest on the new Quest. You know, XL trips, they don't count in LA towards Quest bonus. And for those of you that don't know what a Quest bonus is, a Quest bonus is when you get extra money for a certain number of trips. Now, I used to do about $110. Now it would constantly change, but they used to give me a Monday through Thursday, they call it a weekday Quest, 60 trips for $110. Sometimes 100, and sometimes it would go lower. And when it went lower, I did not do my Quest. They changed it to a 7-day Quest bonus. It used to be weekday and then weekend. They created a pilot program and they put me on it here in LA. 7-day Quest. So you get a new Quest every week and it lasts all week. And it wasn't terrible. You know, the first tier was 50 trips for $75 and then 60 trips for $100. 65 trips for $100. So it wasn't as good. Hold on, I'm gonna start driving my car and I'll be right back. So here's the email. Maximize your weekly earnings. And so I told you where it started. It was 50 trips for 70, and then they bumped it up to 75, and it was 65 trips for 100 before. And then I think they might have bumped that up to 105. I can't remember now. But they just raised them. My boycotting of the bonus paid off. That's the way I see it. So now that they raised them, it makes it more worth it to get out there and try to get some more trips. Look at how close this car is to my car right now. Oh, and they're loading in and they're not even in the lane. So I ended up in Irvine now, and I've only done 2 trips today. I want to show you how much I made from 2 trips. You won't believe this, look. But of course, I'm really far from home. The trip from Northridge to LAX was $46.87, and then the Irvine trip, the trip from LAX to Irvine, was $53.46. So that's why I'm already over $100, and I've only been online for less than 3 hours. Oh, $15 in tip. That trip with the kid, they didn't leave a tip. The $15 tip was from my neighbor in Northridge. So yeah, you're gonna bring a kid with no car seat in my car, and I'm totally cool about it because I didn't even notice, and you're still not gonna leave a tip? That's the Crystal Cathedral right there. Angel Stadium, you can't really see much. You can only see like the halo. This is the Orange Crush. This is the horrible traffic that I have to sit in order to get back to Los Angeles without a passenger. Hopefully they give me a passenger soon. The lights from Angel Stadium. You can kind of see Angel Stadium. Where were you?
When I was in high school, I used to work at Six Flags. It was like a work study class where you left early and like took you to Six Flags to work. And I did it like two years in a row, and then like I got this crazy like letter in the mail that like they were doing a huge lawsuit because they were like exploiting us and shit. They just like asked all this information, like how long was I working there and if I ever felt cheated out of my hours, and I was like, yes, of course. They would do it all the time and I knew they were doing it. They sent me like 1,500, and I was like, whoa, cool.
How did they cheat you out of hours?
Like let's say, you know, we would work whatever, it was like supposed to be like 4 or 5 hours a day or something like that, but like once we got our check, like it'll be like 2 or 3 hours short, you know.
No, they
and
can't.
we all knew it, but we kind of couldn't say it. We would complain to like the person running the program that got us in there, but he would be like, yeah, I'll let them know they're gonna like reimburse you guys, blah blah blah. But he never, you know, that never happened. So like charging us like $20 or $25 or $30 a day to take us there and bring us back, like in a bus, and that it was like illegal for them or some shit. So I don't know. They were just like, they lost this like crazy lawsuit.
That's shady.
Yeah, and then like, so that was shady for them to do it to like youth from LA. But while we were working there, we met all these like, not youth, they were like young adults from like Thailand and Malaysia and like Southeast Asia, like, and I was like, what? Like, they were working there like more than 8 hours a day. They were living like in a shitty like motel like right next to near Six Flags somewhere. Like it was like some agency that would ship them out to do like more of like the maintenance work and like the shitty work that no one wanted to do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like, I wonder how crazy exploited they got, and I'm sure they didn't win no fucking lawsuit because they're just like.
That's cool that you got $1,000, but you know how much the attorneys got.
Yeah, because it was like a huge lawsuit.
There's probably a lot of people in it.
Yeah, because it wasn't only our school, it was like a bunch of schools, like, and it was mostly schools in the inner cities, you know?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
And we're cool with it because we get to leave school early and shit. Like
Yeah, it was an awesome opportunity for you.
You know, we're like, oh, we're working at Six Flags, it's fun.
Yeah, like really cool idea, but they broke the law.
Yeah.
Like, they could have done it legally, they didn't. They could have like provided the bus for you guys and paid you. See, this is the thing. Labor laws say that if you go to work in a day, you have to get paid for at least 4 hours.
That was a lot of money, basically. And that's just one school, and they were doing like a bunch of schools.
It's shady how businesses can get away with that and nobody goes to jail.
Well, they just had to pay up like that money, which I'm sure there was like a weird like tax cut or something for it. I don't know. Like they put it as like a
loss.
Yeah.
For a company as big as Six Flags, that's like not normal. Usually the big companies, they make sure that nothing like that happens. Like they cover their bases and make sure they're following the law.
Yeah, every time also there was like, cause while we were there, this lady got her head decapitated, and every.
Wow, I remember that on Revolution.
No, this was on like Viper. Like it happens
Viper?
pretty often, because like the insiders, people that have been working there for years, are like, yeah, it happens pretty often, but you have to sign all this paperwork that you can't talk to any media or
non-disclosure.
Yeah, about anything that happens there, like in terms of like anything sketch, basically. I remember them clearly telling us that.
Wow, you're not breaking that non-disclosure agreement right now, are you?
Maybe. But I mean, that was when I was underage and like that. I don't know how long that. Okay, also all this law shit's crazy to me. So for the record, you can tell my story, but you can't like put my face or any of my information on your or my face.
You can.
Okay, but you can tell the story.
The train things came down and the train never came.
Yeah, it might be sitting. It may start up any second again.
I just came to Costco. Costco's closed at 9 o'clock and this one's already closed. The It's only 8:24. Oh, and also, by the way, look at this shot of the Commerce Casino. Like, I'm not going to get any Quest trips outside of LA County, so I really just want to get back to LA, but if I can get a trip to get me back there since there was so much traffic, like, might as well do that. None of that happened. I ended up having to drive back to LA with destination trip on. Didn't get anything. When I got to Commerce, I realized I needed to get some gas. Finally, I decided, you know what? I gotta just turn off destination. And I did get a couple of trips. When I put destination back on, after getting a few trips, still no trips. Just under 3 hours, I made $100. That was amazing. But I only got 3 more trips after that. I only made 119 today. I only made 119.80 today after getting off to such a good start. And I just wanted to point out, like, unless you get lucky, when you end up far away from LA, it does not pay off. If you get lucky, it's amazing. And I really truly believe that there's enough drivers out in LA that the reason why I didn't get any trips is because the algorithm knows that I made a lot of money in a short period of time, and there's just no urgency to give me trips. It's going to give trips to people that haven't made anything or that are behind in their earnings. If I knew that I was hardly going to get any trips, then I would have just gone and done something else with my time. Whatever. Tomorrow's a new day. Peace out, Ubers and Lyfters.